So my guest in the spotlight this time around is no stranger to this podcast. She's been on here before. I love having her on. You know her from Ash versus Evil Dead, Perpetual Grace, and then we're going to get to talk to her for a couple minutes about the upcoming movie coming out this month to VOD, Friendsgiving. She is one of my favorite people in the world to have on this podcast, and it took a pandemic for me to have her get her back on again. Please welcome to the podcast the wonderful Dana DeLorenzo.
Okay, my friend Ben in Philly. It did not take a pandemic.
No, I could have asked you sooner.
You could have, and it took something for me to be able to friggin' talk about. What am I can't, you know? Oh, come on, Ben. Listen, I told you, the offer stands. You can just pretend it's an interview or pretend it's a call of just like buddies. I will just talk to you like this at all times because you sent me tasty cakes.
I'll be honest with you. This interview, this episode is basically just going to be, I mean, we're going to talk about Friendsgiving for a couple minutes, but this is basically just going to be us shooting the shit for 40 minutes.
Oh, that's what I expect. Listen, yeah. I'm so happy to talk about Friendsgiving and just to be, along with those people, but you know, I have, it's such a great movie, but I also want to just talk to you about life and all the things you know?
Yeah.
This is my fan I'm using in case people wonder.
Well, you said, I mean, you're out in Cali.
What's happening? This is what I look like. Here's a fun fact. On Ash versus Evil Dead, for those fans. Oh, also we have to give the disclaimer. I'm very loud, especially when the microphone is this close to my mouth. So you might want to take your headphones off or turn the volume down now. Fair warning. Okay. Except you have to turn it for you, Ben. But when I was on Ash vs. Evil Dead and we would get something thrown at us, whatever it was, blood, ball, the demon ball, like his brain exploded, anything, Elagos, we would do it. And sometimes usually they were lying because you can't redo the first shot of it. You know what I mean? When you go from being clean to having it explode, to get that all off, especially for Lucy and I, who are women with hair and makeup or whatever, you can't just reset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but they always shockingly would reset like halfway. So like they'd say, oh, well, like the rig didn't work as well as it wasn't enough blood, for example. So they would like try and clean us up. And that's kind of what I look like right now, but with still like, this looks like what the oil of trying to get the stuff off would look like very quickly, right before they shot us. But in this case, this is just my natural sweat glow and 100 degrees in Los Angeles.
And I feel bad because, you know, you're mentioning it's like 100 degrees in LA.
But it's not bad. There's worse things in this world right now. Trust me.
But I feel guilty telling you it's only 65 here in Philly.
I am so jealous. Can I tell you what? I'm just going to warn people. A lot of people love LA and love the weather, right? And I will say it's great for the first year. And there was this woman, I wish I knew her name, that I'd randomly, just a stranger met. And I said, so where are you from? She said, LA. This was right before I was moving from Chicago, where it's negative. I went through a negative 40-degree winter often and grew up in Ohio. So like, I'm not a stranger to like East Coast seasons and just like 0 days of sun all year. Right. And she goes, I live in LA. I'm like, oh my God, I'm moving to LA. I said, oh, is it so amazing I wasn't this, but this is how I said in my head. Was this so amazing with the sun and the weather every day? And she goes, honestly, it gets old. And I remember being like, what a bitch. Like, you don't even, in my head, I wouldn't say it to her. I was like, oh, okay. I understand what that means now. It gets old. I want the seasons.
I love the seasons.
Fall is the best.
Yep. This is my favorite time of year right now. I mean, you combine the fall weather with of October with Halloween coming up, and it's just
forget about it. And especially in Philly, unlike down on like, is it Fulton and Broad? Where that's where my grandfather was from. But like, where's that? Oh man, I've only been there twice a night. The strip where it's like a bunch of little stores, and there was
South Street.
It must be because there was like a dildo shop right right next to the Jim's or Joe's
cheesesteak. Yep. Yeah, that's South Street.
It. I loved it. I mean, and because we never went there with my parents when we would go visit or go to Jersey. So I loved. Oh God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So
So all right. So
all right, enough with the pleasantries.
No.
Right.
I actually want to dive.
Why we need to talk more, Ben?
I want to dive into more pleasantries. I want to share a story with everybody watching and listening.
Oh God!
But it's a story you're involved in. But I haven't had an opportunity.
I'm out.
Stop it.
Oh, this is
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
This is the best. Tell me. Oh, this is such a great story. Go ahead.
This actually is it's a great story. So, you know, the first time you were ever on the podcast, we bonded over Philly and the Jersey Shore.
What year was that? 2015?
And Tasty Cakes. Yeah, I think it was. It was like this. It was season 1 of Ash versus Evil Dead.
Well, the season when we filmed. Oh, so then it came out. It came out October of Halloween, basically of 2015. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
5 years, baby. Happy anniversary.
So actually, funny enough, the anniversary of this story I'm about to tell you was yesterday.
You don't hit me up and
I wanted to, but I was already. I wanted to talk to you about it on this. So
all right.
We bonded over Tasty Cakes, and I actually ended up sending you a box of
you
Tasty
sure
Cakes.
Did. A big old box with every variety.
Mm-hmm. I had you on the podcast again since then, and then 3 years ago to the day yesterday, there was a convention here in Philadelphia that you were a guest at, and I knew what you looked like. You had no idea what I looked like.
I remember this
because we had only talked over like Twitter and online and such. So I remember I got in line. I paid your handler money to take a picture with you. And then after we took the picture, I started chatting with you, and I was like, so I remember you doing a podcast with somebody here in Philadelphia. You were so great. And then I happened to say, and then that guy happened to send you Tasty Cakes afterwards.
And what was my reaction?
And it clicked in your head who you were talking to, and you literally leapt at me and like bear hugged me. No.
And then I believe I was like, give him his money back. Give everybody their money back.
You did. You were like, give him his money back.
I always feel weird about it. And anyway.
Give him his money back. He's not paying for shit. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give him an autograph too, which I still have. It's on a shelf over in my living room.
Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. I did leap at you. I remember I quite literally like did a 1-2 jump and like monkey hugged you.
If you were still behind
you over. I was strong.
If you were still
more than I was.
If you were behind your table, you would have leapt over the table at that point.
That's why I don't like a seat at my table usually, because in those cases, which happen, like somebody I've either talked to or somebody I haven't seen forever, and they let me know who they are, or I don't know, look different. It's not often. I think that was the very first time that somebody that I didn't know personally, but had known. Mm-hmm. And, in the midst of all of that, it's like, it's like just that small of a connection, not small, I guess I mean, having somebody that like I already adore and have talked to, and that I like just wasn't expecting at all. You know what I mean? Because we've had so much fun here. And I mean, did I not send you a headshot not a headshot, an autograph when you,
No, you
didn't. I'm going to have to talk to my team because I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, although they're not my team anymore. But I swear I did. I was like, send this. Can I gave it
if you told them to, they never sent anything. But I mean, I'm absolutely fine
anyway, no, you know why? Because I got to give it to you personally.
Exactly.
Which I'd rather do.
And the best part about it was too that we were talking on Twitter a lot back and forth at that point, and
you were.
And I purposely didn't tell you that I was coming to that convention because I wanted to see what your reaction was, and it was totally fucking worth it.
And it was what I talked over you for the 100th time. What did
I said it was totally fucking worth it.
Was it, or were you like, oh
no,
my God?
Now, I've been to so many conventions. I've moderated panels. I've interviewed people.
I know.
And that moment, no lie, is still one of my top 3 favorite moments of any convention I've been to.
Okay, which begs the question.
What are the other ones?
Who the fuck are the other ones? Rude.
Do you really want me to tell?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It was
I'll tell you another time.
That you beat me to the dumb, lame, obvious joke, and then We had to let it sit there. No. I am happy that you were not appalled at that. But like you have seen, you got to get one of these, a reusable one.
I have one. I have them. I have like
a sponsor.
I have like 3 or 4 of them. No, it's not a sponsor.
This keeps it cold. This keeps it nice and cold.
Yep.
Don't you need that in your life? You're like, why is this? I'm not doing an ad for it.
I'm in 65-degree weather right now. I don't need to keep anything cold.
Give me those donuts and cider.
I'm totally sending you more tasty cakes after
No,
this.
you can't. No. I've gained the COVID-19. I will not let you do that. I won't.
I am currently working off my COVID-15. I gained COVID-15.
Bitch. Okay, so I gained 11, and I know for a fact because I went to the doctor. But you know what? It's also not just because of COVID. It's because life is insane right now. And this is a bad horror movie that none of us can get out of. And if you're anything, I feel like I've always turned to food as a comfort. And
Who
then
doesn't? We're Italian.
No, but a lot of people, I know. Well, but see, there's a lot of Italians who don't turn to it for comfort. They turn to it because it's like an offense not to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I don't think my grandmother, I guess they did. They love food. Yeah. But it was more like they never really enjoyed it. It was always like, why is this so good? And they like get mad about it and they yell at you for not. Yeah. But this has been, I think it's just, I can't do any more tasty cakes because I bought myself some. I will have you know. I bought myself the knockoff cupcake ones.
Oh, well, they're not like.
They weren't great. And I know. No. They were tasty cakes that I found in some store here that I got.
Oh, well, then they're legit because I know there's a lot of stores in California and Florida that will tasty cake will ship them.
Generic fucking tasty cake.
I don't.
Come on.
You might have been.
If I'm gonna gain 10 pounds, I'm going all the way with the good shit.
It's gonna be a legit 10 pounds.
Right, but I will say, whatever this, I don't think you sent me this tasty cake, and I never had it. But I feel like it was like a knock-off Hostess cupcake tasty cake version of a cupcake. Okay. Does that make sense? Or it was something similar and it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. Did it make me stop and say, I should just throw these away? No, it's a sin to throw away food. And also I was like, give it to a homeless person. What a treat. But I paid money for it. I should just eat it. Did I keep my carrots though? No, I definitely try to pawn those off on a homeless person. I do too. I have this amazing garlic spread. If you have do you have a Trader Joe's near you?
I do.
I'm going to tell you all about it. Okay. Well, I don't want this to become like we're talking. This is turning into like Martha Stewart.
This is shoot the shit with Dana. It goes any direction.
This garlic spread is like from Trader Joe's. I will just say all that it is. Well, I don't know that. Yeah, it pretty much all that it is garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, and like as a hummus, but it's not a hummus. Does that make sense? It's the texture of a hummus. And this was a good knockoff that I was like, all right, I'll allow it. This in the farmers markets here, whenever I would be able to go to one, there is this company, these two brothers that made like probably 150 hummus. Is it hummus? Hummus.
Well, just say different varieties of hummus.
I don't want to say that. That's more words than I'm already saying. Then I'm working really hard on less, my friend.
All right.
So I make up a word.
Fair enough.
I'm going to call it homicide.
Okay.
And then like guac and stuff like that. And it's the best of any kind, even stuff you don't normally like. And so, but they give you back in normal days, they would give you a sample with their pita bread if you wanted to try before you buy it, right? Because they weren't cheap. They were like a couple bucks a thing. Oh my God, their garlic. It was literally on the thing, just garlic, salt, olive oil, and lemon juice.
That sounds delicious.
I know it sounds, but like I'm Italian and I don't necessarily love garlic flavored things. I like garlic, but like to dip in it, I was like, they didn't tell me what it was. They were like, try this. Because I'd have gone there a bunch and they knew me by then. And I was like, what the actual fuck is this? It's crack. And everybody, like, actually, I ended up going with one of the girls on Stars we were doing a marketing thing at the time, like in between interviews. I'm like, let's go to this farmer's market and get this garlic stuff. She bought 5 of them. Everybody I've turned on to, but so Trader Joe's has a version. You guys, anybody listening who just trust me, It's a fan favorite. It makes me eat vegetables. Otherwise, I'm not a fan.
I'll have to check that out. See, my thing right now, especially with being at home and everything, is I've become addicted to my air fryer. My air fryer.
Oh, I heard of.
I'm
an air fryer or something.
I'm addicted.
Like it just fries shit.
It's just circulated air that I think you're freezing up a little bit, but we'll get through it. Oh, there we go. No, we're good. We're good.
Please, it says my internet connection is unstable.
We're back.
I am unstable. Everything. No, but this is what I've been dealing with all day, just in life. Why is my everything unstable?
I don't know.
I hope it was a really good face like this when I got frozen.
No, I think it was a normal face. I think you.
There is no normal face with me.
You were just.
So you fry everything.
I don't fry everything, but I mean, like for example, one of the latest things I just made in it is I made a lemon pepper chicken.
You can fry. That's what I mean. You can fry that.
Oh, I've made everything from homemade fries and pierogies to chicken and salmon and pork chops and.
Fried salmon. Yeah, oh God, you're making me so hungry right now. And it like air fry, so it's crispy like a fry. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't think I've ever had it. I have friends with air fryers, but I've never tasted anything.
It's not always crispy. Sometimes it just cooks it normally. Like the chicken, when I made it, it was skinless, boneless chicken thighs, but like it came out like really nice and juicy. It was cooked all the way through, and it was delicious. Yeah, I'm hooked on my air fryer right now.
I mean, but does it fry? Is that considered frying then? They should call it an air cooker.
I think it's a combination of both. Yeah, I guess it's not necessarily.
Can you bread stuff and put it in it?
Oh yeah.
Have you done anything fun like Oreos dipped in waffle batter that are?
I don't think it'll do stuff like that. I know.
What? I'm gonna come and try it with you. We're gonna blow it up.
That's right. Well, we'll try some
lemon pepper chicken. I'm very impressed that you cook, Ben.
Oh, I loved. Are you kidding me? I'm Italian.
I am the black sheep of the family. I fucking hate it. I'm terrible at it. It stresses me out. Because probably but was anyone in your family? Did they teach you?
No, I'm pretty self-taught actually.
Wow. That's exciting.
I'm actually estranged from a good side of my family for reasons which I will tell you when we're not recording a podcast.
Sure.
But I'm pretty self-taught. I've been pretty independent since I was about 18 years old. So I had to teach myself laundry and cooking and cleaning and like all that stuff. So
let's give it up for Ben, everybody. Are you clapping at home?
I'm pretty domesticated at this point.
And by the way, how lucky and how proud of yourself were you during times like this?
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, there's a lot of people out there that can't afford to have stuff delivered. I mean, I had to try and learn how to cook, and I had to eat a lot of very, very dry meat.
Well, don't get me wrong. I DoorDash too, for some extra money. So there are plenty of times I smell other people's food, and I end up just getting takeout on my way home.
But like you're doing the work for it. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Like for 17 years, like pretty much up until we started filming. Like I got the Ash vs. Evil Dead job and would not quit because I didn't believe it because this kind of thing had happened to me before and then it just never worked out. So I was working up until like 2 weeks before we left for New Zealand. And that bar in the location I worked is closed, but they have a different location. But like we were on all the food channels. It was called Beer Belly.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Beer Belly.
And I was one of the OGs. I was there before the floors were there. It was me and Brian and Rick and Jimmy, owned by Jimmy and Yumi Han, and they were like our age, and they just opened up this bar restaurant for their first one, and it was like massive hit. But like dine-ins, drive. I can never say it.
Diners, drive-ins, just say Triple D. It's easier. It's less words.
Thank you, because I'm always like, I'm always like diners, drivers, dine-ins, drives. That and like anyway, Triple D. Yep. And I mean, I never had duck in my life because I just never needed to. And I refused to try it for a long time. And then these duck fat fries, duck confit duck fat fries, fried in regular oil and then tossed in duck fat, which makes the flavor. Like if you cooked it in duck fat, it would just be a fatty mess with, you know, and then with a duck skin crackling confit on top. Duck skin cracklings and duck confit, which is duck meat cooked in duck fat. I don't eat duck any other place. That was like it. They did a duck French dip, a quadruple layer grilled cheese with bacon, and I can't. Don't get. This will become our show. I'm just letting you know. No. This is how much. This is why they loved me there, because they were only open at the time from like 5 to 2, and that was my shift, or 4, like whatever. So I was always there when I was hungry, and I could sell the shit out of anything when I really believe in it. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, give me some of your sandwich. Give me that grilled cheese. It was so good.
What's so funny is a couple years back, after Ash vs. Evil Dead got canceled, unfortunately, which really so many people disappointed in that.
Really though? Are you one of them? Did you cry a little bit?
I was really bummed. I'm not gonna lie, because
I think we all were. I think so. Yeah.
But I mean, like, I know you and I had talked casually about possibly starting doing a podcast together.
Had we?
I think we did, but you had some projects or something coming up that you had to see where they were going to.
That was right. Yes, which before. Then I like that's it. Like, this is the longest I've been in LA in a long time, to be honest. And then it's still been a nightmare of craziness, of like, not fun stuff, just everything. I'm just like I was telling you before this, with all the phone problems, and then this problem. It's like everything. Like, I'm the only person who has not had time to learn how to bake bread or do anything fun, because every day it's been whether it's dealing with my broken air conditioning and whatever. So, but yes, I remember there was something, and that was right before then. I ended up shooting Perpetual Grace. I just didn't know when I was going to be there. And I ended up being there a lot, but like, because I was also shadowing Stephen Conrad, the director. But I wasn't, so I was basically in Santa Fe and that was crazy, because I'd also then moved home to Ohio to help my dad after my mom passed. So it was like, half my stuff was here. So I was like ping-ponging across the states. That's why it was a little nuts at that time.
But I think
that's where I was.
Topic. We'll just talk about food and like cooking and places that we've gone and different things that we can make. That'll be the podcast.
Here's why that won't work.
Okay.
I don't make things.
It doesn't have to be things we make. It could just be food we have.
You just literally said that.
Okay, I stand corrected. I correct.
Oh, come on. You got to ball bust back a little bit.
It'll just be food.
Get on my ass that I haven't learned how to cook. No, it's all.
Yeah, in that case, it'll just be that. That's what the podcast can be. It can be me teaching you how to cook over Zoom.
Oh God, you are gonna rue the day when my own mother was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. That's when you know, because I'm like, well, how much is a pinch? And by the way, I move so much and I'm so animated that if you haven't noticed, this has shaken.
The screen moves a little bit, yeah.
Because I keep knocking. And when I said ow earlier, it's because when I talked with my hands, I pulled this of my thing and it yanked my, So this will be fun. That's why for safety reasons, I can't be physically doing a cooking show, but I would be there. We could do a virtual one where you can just have so much fun dealing with my annoying ass being like, what is a fold, and how long, and how do you know the meat's done? Are you sure the meat's done? Because I have a phobia of undercooking meat, so I just stopped cooking it. I eat it, but I don't cook it.
I think it could be a decent video series where I record myself making it, and then I send you the video and you record yourself trying to replicate it.
Absolutely. I am sweating, stressing out. We'll talk about it. Let's spitball outside of our interview. Oh my God, I'm truly like sweating at nerves at that thought of having to try to cook, and let all see how bad I am.
All right. Well,
I do make really awesome deviled eggs.
Oh, see, I'm not even really a big deviled egg fan.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know. Well, maybe I have to try.
You don't like anything I make, you know?
So
see, this is why
we'll switch gears so that you're not as nervous sweats as much.
Oh, you always make me nervous sweat, Ben.
Why do I make you nervous sweat? It's just casual conversation.
Because I enjoy talking to you.
Well,
I just don't want to be a fool the whole time. And somehow the more I tell myself don't be a fool, there I did it again.
Well, I know.
The more I fill the air and punish the air with words that don't matter and waste your time.
You never waste my time. This
whole interview till maybe right now has been a colossal waste of your time. I'm surprised if you have anyone still watching me right now. They're all like, Ben, hang up on her.
No, look, here's
Talk
the
too
thing.
much. All right, let's just
the proof that it hasn't been a waste of time was that this was scheduled for, and this isn't on you. I know interviews run late. This was
everything
scheduled.
ran late.
This was scheduled for 6, and we didn't get to connect until 6, like 6:25, and start until 6:30.
Right.
If this was a waste of time, I would not have waited. And I waited patiently.
All right.
So
I know. What do you want me to do? With hang up on the other person? It was all the whole. It wasn't a Zoom thing.
look, if our friendship means anything, that's what you do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. You have a movie to promote, and that's what we're going to talk about.
By the way, can I give you a tip?
Sure.
When it's someone like me.
What's that?
You don't need to qualify the joke, and that just let it land because it was really funny.
All right.
Don't be so nice.
That's who I am.
Like,
I can't help it.
Like, yes, I know. That's why I get meaner to you as it goes on and bust your balls. No, I'm just, God bless America.
Oh, it's fine. Stop it. Nobody cares.
No, I just, I trust me. That's also why I was sweating before this, because I was pacing. And then I'm not good at listening and talking and also trying to type. This is how I type. That's why I do this. So I was trying to type to let you know that I couldn't, and it was a whole thing. This is a way, can we edit this shit out?
No.
It's boring me.
I very rarely edit. Stop it. You're not boring.
All right. Friendship called off if you don't, so you're in a pickle.
Oh, so I have to edit this in order for our friendship to stand?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm putting our friendship at risk.
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's going to be at risk. That's a gamble.
It is.
The one thing about this time that we're talking, unlike other times, is we actually are under a time restraint because you do have other interviews to do. We still have some time left, but maybe like 10, 15 minutes left. So we're good.
We'll go hard 15. How about that?
Sure. But I want to make
if we're a little bit later, no, I know. I have to. It's another Zoom one, so I can't not.
Yeah, that you told me before we even started recording, you wanted to be more strict on that kind of stuff. So I gotta.
No, I know, because look what it did to you. But I promise you this.
What's that?
We can do this again sometime.
Absolutely.
Like sooner, like just to talk. You can have a whole pitch with me about why I should try to cook.
Well, I actually do have a pitch for you that we'll talk about.
Oh, here we go, everybody. Did you guys catch that at home?
It's not
what a fucking genius move that was.
Anyway.
That's why I'm here. All of this 40-minute buildup was to butter me the fuck up. To be like, well, I do happen to have, funny you should mention.
I have this whole business proposition where the people under us can make more money as we go along. A big pyramid scheme.
That sounds good.
Yeah, right?
So I just take people's money and then I make money?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I do want to make sure we get to Friendsgiving though before we run out of time, because
all right, yes, no, of course we do need to mention that.
Because, and like, just like Ash versus Evil Dead and Perpetual Grace, I want to support any projects that you're working on.
Thank you for always being so supportive. Really.
It's coming out on VOD October 23rd. So
I think some theaters as well, whichever ones are open. But yes, VOD.
Let me tell you, I looked at the cast of this movie. You are working with some heavy hitters and a legend in Jane Seymour.
Oh my goodness. I know. I am, that's why I was so happy. And I was so sad because our thing, we have, I play Kat Denning's sister in this and her Italian family in Jersey. And we
Fitting.
Yeah, right. And we only shot for a day. Like we were pretty quick in and out of it. And I wouldn't leave set. I signed out and everything because really that's, when it comes to like, they need to make sure time, the union, all that stuff. So I had signed out and I was like, hey, I'm just going to stick around and watch because I happen to love, whether it's them or whether it's a student film that I'm, it doesn't matter. I learned so much from doing it and I just like it. I love being, I love being on a set. Who knows what it'll be now, but like I just love that, right? So this kept happening all day. This is kind of like what happens at a convention when people who are not as, you were very kind because you had known me, but like when people are like, Dana, it's really great, but I really have to go. Can you please let go of my hand now? Because I really have to meet Norman Reedus. And I was like, oh my God, buddy, someone's there. They're like, really, we have to go. And they're apologizing to me because I'm creeping them out and they need to leave. That's what this was like when they were like, the couple I've had, I swear, I just thought of this today when I was thinking about it. I was like, remember when 4, 5, 6 different producers, 2 different ADs came up to me and they said, you know, you're wrapped, right? Why are you still here? And I was like, I'm signed out. I just want to watch. And they were like, oh, okay. Because it was such an amazing cast.
Yeah.
And I have to say, man, I tip my hat to Nicole Payon, who wrote and directed it. I don't want to misspeak, and I should have looked this up, but I think it's her debut feature that's released that she wrote and directed. And why I love this film is because when it's funny on paper, you know it's gonna be funny as long as they don't screw it up, which they didn't. You know what I mean? Like, you know, anything that makes for me at least, if something makes me laugh when I'm reading it, which is very rare, like laugh out loud while I'm in my house reading it, I was like, this is so funny. And it's just, it's like something that everybody can relate to because it stars I should say what it is. It stars Kat Dennings and Mullen Ackerman. I mean, they're pretty ugly. These like beautiful girls who are best friends.
Aisha Tyler, Christine Taylor, Chelsea Peretti. Like, the cast is phenomenal.
Yes, and you beat me to it. I was going to lay it out.
Sorry,
but no, it's okay. I like your you're on it. You're keeping me on track, Mr. Ben. But they're 2 best friends, both going through a breakup. Mullen Ackerman, who plays Molly's, she has a new baby, and hers is a divorce, right? And it's pretty recent, like 2 months. Whereas Kat plays the friend. Her girlfriend broke up with her like a year prior. So you have the 2 tropes of friends. The one that's like, I already have a new boyfriend or girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like you have, whether you're male or female or whatever you identify with, there are the people in the world who get over it quickly. It's like the best way to get over someone, get under someone else, as they say. And then there are the people who I think I'm more like, where you just mope and are no fun to be around for like 2 years.
Listen to sappy music, watch sappy movies.
And that's all. Listen, I've gotten better about not talking about it all the time, but that's already the conflict at the beginning. Is like, they're going to just spend their Thanksgiving together when they normally are with their respective people and their family. Mm-hmm. And they're like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be small, but it's friends. And, it's better than being with family at Thanksgiving. Wrong. The fact of the matter is, we've learned, and I think anybody who's had a family Thanksgiving and a friend's Thanksgiving, that it just shows, just like what it does when you have those moments, that like Friendsgivings are fun, but they're still totally dysfunctional.
Have you done a Friendsgiving before? Because I certainly have.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. And the best Thanksgiving, I mean, now it's like awful to say that when people and like my family have died, and I'm like, oh, the best one was when I was, No, that's not true. But
we know what you mean, though.
But that's why, if you have, or anyone else has, here's the other little fun things in there, because that's not the whole. Where it goes awry is when people crash it, and what could possibly go wrong when a mother that is not necessarily wanted shows up, exes show up. Oh, and along with the wine, all the wine and booze and the turkey, what could go wrong with magical mushrooms? Oh, gee. And drug trips?
I certainly
nothing would go wrong. But yeah, so I think also what I mean, Chelsea Peretti is so funny. It's like everybody in this, Dion Cole. There's like awesome cameos, not cameos. There's awesome surprise moments with. I won't even say.
Another podcast, another alumni of my podcast is in that movie too. Andrew Santino has been on my. Oh
my gosh, amazing!
Yep.
I mean, so funny, and so it's also how when you're friends, there's some really good ones that you love. You're like, I'm in, and then I don't know if anyone else has felt this way, but me personally, when it's like just those 1 or 2 of my friends, and I'm like, how are you guys friends?
Yeah, I've been there.
I literally, when you have to sit at a meal with your friends, or somebody that you just it makes you just want to scream.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like they can sense it, so they just keep poking, you know? That is not funny in real life when it happens to you, but it's really funny to watch.
I can't wait to see it. I really can't. Like I said, the cast,
great.
The cast is phenomenal. I love supporting anything that you do. Even though I haven't seen Perpetual Grace yet.
That's okay.
I want to, considering, you and I's friendship, and I've had Jimmy Simpson on the podcast before.
Oh, how great is Jimmy?
He was fantastic when I had him on.
I mean, I have to say, I have been very lucky, and I just want to call this out, especially when there's been so many recent reminders that there are a lot of shitty people in the world. I would just like to say that I am so grateful and really mean this. I have no one tells me to say this, obviously, but like truly, I've been very lucky. Like Bruce Campbell, Lucy Lawless, Lee Majors, amazing. Michelle Hurd, Ted Raimi, amazing. Samara Weaving, one of my dear close friends from then. All of the people on Friendsgiving, like these names like that, that are Perpetual Grace, Jimmy, and Luis Guzman. Everybody on that.
Craig Ferguson, going back from when you would.
Yeah. And it's like everybody I've worked with has been just really salt of the earth people that I just think we need more of in the world and in this business. And I just want to also tip my hat to all of them because they're, that's what makes it fun. And that's what I think makes a good movie or a TV show. When everybody really likes each other, that's when it just works. You know what I mean?
Because they can have fun outside of the seriousness of creating the craft.
Yeah. And also like acting is about, it's really more of a team sport. It's not, there's so many, I shouldn't say so many, but I think there are some people that make it about them. And it's never about you or your role. It's about the people in the scene with you. And it's about serving the story. And I think some people get that. And I think some people don't. Yeah. And you know what I mean? You can't be a ball hog. You can still be, shine, but you can't hog the ball the whole time. You have to and I think that's what lends itself when it's good people who genuinely like each other. Yes, the fun comes, but I'll have to be honest. I can't think of too much time. We had too much extra free time for fun but I mean, once, you do, and like days off, of course, but I think it really is it's about a vibe, and I've been very lucky to have a really good vibe on shows that I was starring in and on shows that I just had a very small part in that I was so happy to be with. So I think that's it. And it's the parts when when I'm not the Kelly Maxwell, when I'm stepping into with all of these people that I'm there for a day and they treat you like they treat everybody, not just me. They treat everybody, whether you're an extra. And that's how I've always been because you know what I mean? So I think we need to remember that with people. You're that way, Ben. You would fit right in.
Well, I mean,
I just talk for 10 minutes about that.
No, it's fine.
Sorry. I'm just on a really big kick about decency and kindness
But I think that's what's needed right now, though, too, in the world.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Without going political or anything like that, there's just so much hatred in the world right now.
So much. Do you feel I don't know if anyone else besides, I've been told I'm officially an empath, but I have anxiety and stuff anyway, but I feel don't you feel I'm dead serious. Can I ask you a dead serious question?
Yeah.
That I'm not being crazy?
Yeah.
I'm saying this totally in a sane, sincere way.
Sure. Maybe
it's just me here in LA with all that's been going on and the fires, and then there was a blood moon, and then it was I won't even get into it. Doesn't it feel like it's the end of the world? Like it's the signs of the apocalypse? There have honestly been times I have honestly feared that we're on the verge of something big coming, and it's not positive. I have fears that this might be our last election, the way things are going, and the country's just going to go to shit when this is over. It's already kind of, it's already a shit show. Let's be honest. It's just look, I think, but then again, I think if we all just, I'm so cheesy, or call it the Kelly Maxwell in me, but I still do believe that good guys might finish last, but I feel sometimes but I still do believe that good will eventually win over evil.
Well, I will tell you this. If something does happen and it's like the end of the world era kind of shit that happens.
You're going to zoom me, baby?
No, I'm making my way to LA and I'm joining Team Dana.
You're going to wait, sorry. You lost me at if it's the end of the world, I'm making my way to LA because this is the first. I'm getting the fuck out. I got my escape plan.
We'll meet in the middle then, somewhere.
Wait, why are you going? Why are you getting out of? Why are you coming to LA?
Just to be Team Dana. That's it. That's so. All right, I'll just say.
I'll come to you. Fuck that. I'll come to you because then I can go pick up my dad in Ohio.
There we go.
Philly is my roots, and we're gonna go all the way. Here's the deal, though.
We're going to Cape May.
Fuck yes, we. and
there we go.
Come on, you got to come on, do it so I can do it. And I know you know what I mean, and I'm gonna see how well you know me. Do it so I can do it.
Really? You're gonna make me sing?
No.
Oh, what?
Oh yes, I am.
No. I take it back. What do you want me to do?
I was gonna say where else we're gonna go. Very close to Cape May.
Wildwood.
What?
Watch the tram car,
Watch
please.
the tram car, please. What?
That sounds the tram car. It sounds so good coming across too.
Does it?
Sounds like it, yes.
And then every other store is like, and then it's like, hey, I got a little Tony right here on a t-shirt. They're all the road. Like they've gotten so crude, all of those t-shirts. Or like
they don't care.
No, but they have gotten, I mean, Wildwood, part of its charm was its like trashiness, right? But even like for the women, for the men, it's like, when we last went, I was like, am I just old now? Or have they gotten so much worse?
No, it's gotten worse.
I'm not sensitive, I believe in free speech, and if you want to make a raunchy t-shirt, I think they're funny as hell, even when they're stupid. But some of them I was like, that's not even funny. It's just like, it's like, Arrow, you fucking suck. And that's what it said on one of them. And I was like, why?
And they're the shirts that are hanging on the racks outside of the store too. So everybody walking by can see it. They're not even hidden in the store. They're right out front. I just snorted right next to the hermit crabs.
Oh my God, I love it.
I hate doing this because it's.
No.
I know.
It's not time. Who do I need to call? All right. I say by my clock, it's 4:16.
So, okay. So
I want to push. Hold on. I'm just gonna, I'll deal with it. Let's set a timer. Let's see. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
All right.
Does it work? So, oh my God, let's go to the end of the world.
I know.
Cape May and Wildwood. And I want to be on a horse and fucking buggy when the asteroid hits.
The Wildwood already sort of looks like the end of the world. So
right.
It's
No,
not
we're
like
only
it's that
gonna
big of a
spend
deal.
a few minutes that we're gonna go and get our bad food and we're gonna force each other to buy each other a bad t-shirt.
Can I tell you? All right. So going on those bad foods. The last time I was in Wildwood over this summer, I only went down this past summer. No, sorry. No, I wasn't.
I was going to say, I hope you didn't go down there during COVID.
It was at the end of last summer.
Well, I was there
you were there over 4th of
July. No, my mom's birthday. It was end of last week.
Yeah, you were there for your mom's birthday. That's right.
So like last week in June. Yeah, we were there because we were there. We left before June 30th. Okay,
I went down around September for the day, just to like hang out with some people.
Why did I see you at New Jersey HorrorCon? Because I was there in Atlantic. I was in Atlantic City.
No, I was supposed to go to HorrorCon, but I couldn't make it. I had something come up that week.
Okay, that's why. Because I think I was expecting. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I had one of my absolute favorite boardwalk foods ever.
What is yours?
It is simply funnel cake.
Oh, the elephant ears or funnel cake? Yeah.
No, it's funnel cake with peanut butter on top.
Wait. We always got, so elephant ears is not funnel cake. That's what we always called them because my mom loved elephants. I think it's the same thing with the powdered sugar normally.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's the fried. Yeah. Like doughy. Like, wait. With peanut butter?
There is a shop on the boardwalk. There is a shop on the boardwalk that puts everything from chocolate syrup,
Goodbye.
marshmallow
Go
fluff,
away. This is porn to me. This is my porn.
peanut butter, like chocolate chips. Like and I had it with just peanut butter swirl on top.
And you
And it
know what?
was-
Oh, and it would like melt because of it. And I would take it if they had like, here's my go-to. If they had like, you put a little cold ice cream with it, a coffee ice cream, or just, I would do like you. I'm a peanut butter fiend. Peanut butter, a little, like half of that drizzle. This is how I cook. Half of that drizzle of like Nutella.
That works too.
And then for me, just because I like coconut, just a maybe, no, because that might screw up the texture. Nah, I don't want anything artificial. Sorry, that's me thinking out loud. I was gonna say like on an ice cream cone sometimes, because my go-to was always like coconut and coffee ice cream with some chocolate something, and then
Coconut and coffee.
I mix like with peanut butter. Sorry, I forgot that. Coffee. It depends on what they have, but if they have a coffee ice cream,
okay,
and a peanut butter ice cream,
okay,
that's the base, and then I sometimes if they have the coconut, whatever. But if they only have one or the other, they're interchangeable. For peanut butter and coconut, get out. That's like what those balls are. The date balls or whatever. Like the date balls have, yes, but I make them. I've made them no cook with like that's because I didn't have to cook them.
Yeah.
With this is my motion for what is that called?
Well, that's what you do when you roll the ball.
Words are hard sometimes when I'm thinking about food. Right now I'm like, all I want is a funnel cake and fries with. You know we don't have malt vinegar out here.
So for fries, I'll send you malt vinegar.
No, I bought some on Amazon.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
no, you cannot send me tasty cakes. I'm telling you.
I send malt vinegar.
Send me. I know you can't send me. I'm just saying. At least vinegar is healthier than funnel cakes. You know what you can send me?
What?
I want you to send me as.
What is your request?
I amuse myself. I've been alone a lot. I need a life. I'm sorry. I just have the image of it. I want you to send me your air fryer to keep the funnel cake hot. And I have the peanut butter, but you're welcome to send it. And then I want it to be 3-day priority, which will take 15 because they're shutting down the post office.
I'll send you an air fryer and just.
I do, right. Which I will then send back like Tupperware because I only want the air fryer to keep it hot and fresh.
I'm just picturing a new lifestyle during a pandemic where people are sending people back Tupperware over FedEx.
No, that's no, but because it's not about that. It's that it's an air fryer that's more than Tupperware. I would. I feel like my aunt who sends me cookies and food things because she's the Italian. She's my mom's sister. They cook, she cooks and she will send me things and I will always like send her, not always. I will once in a while send her back with a thank you note on the inside of the Tupperware because I'm like, somebody needs it. I ain't using it. Except for my funnel cake that I'm going to have.
I will find a way to send you funnel cake.
I know you will. See, I should be careful what I say.
I'll find a way to do it.
Let me exercise again.
All right.
Get back into that. And my reward
will be the funnel cake.
Being healthy again will be the funnel cake.
Yeah.
Or I'll just come to you for the end of the world, which is about a couple weeks away. So
it works too. Yeah. So, all right. I know we're out of time. I don't want to keep you. So we're definitely we're going to do another. Again. We're going to do another Zoom call soon without recording. We're just going to do it.
Wait, what do you mean without recording? Oh, I see. Oh,
we'll just talk.
Maybe you don't show this one, and we do one.
And we do another one.
A little bit more. No, I'm kidding. You can show what I got. Nothing to hide. People can now see when I'm talking, and I'm just always this way. I'm just always this loud. I'm just always this moving this much. And especially when it's somebody that I enjoy and like very much. Oh, then it's like, bah!
So basically you're just always awesome. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't know that a lot of other people have said that word. They have said other words that begin with an A, but
stop it.
No, it's true. And then that's why I can never watch anything because I'm always like, I thought I was being so still. And then I'm like, anyway.
Tell people where they can find you on social so that people can follow you.
Under a rock, where I'm about to go crawl right back into until I get my taster or my funnel cake.
See, you told me not to send you tasty cakes.
I know.
I
had to get out of that because I don't want to encourage people to go live under rocks.
It's going to be one of those things where people are going to come to cons once they start back up and they're just going to bring you tasty cakes.
And I'm going to be so pissed off at you because I can't. Although I did love sidebar really cool shit. Sorry. I did. I mean, other than you and Philly, I love going to those cons anyway, just because, like I said, it's my therapy. You know, it's the best getting to talk to, like, oh God, people watch their show and they enjoy it, you know, and I like to geek out about that shit. As I just mentioned, people are forced to push me away.
Yeah.
Because I don't jump on people like I did you.
That happened though. You and I were sitting there talking for like a while and your handler, I don't know if it was a con handler or your handler, had to tap you on the shoulder and say, Dana, you have other people in line.
Because how would you feel if you were those people like, who's this fucking asshole? What is she talking? Like me, not you.
You did say though, you did look at me and say like, all right, I have to talk to these other people, but you can come sit behind my table anytime you want for the rest of the weekend. And I did. It's
such a blur. I have no memory of things. I don't remember you sitting there. Oh, I think you probably did. And then I was like, got busy or like had to go do photo ops or whatever. I was running to a panel or something that I had to do. And then I didn't get to talk to you at all. And I just remember constantly apologizing to you. It's just,
you were fine.
Because I also want to give, like if people are coming and waiting in line to meet my ass, I want to talk to them.
Yeah.
And little though, I have to start reading the room better when they're like, I'm so sorry, I just have to go. And I'm like, but don't you want to? Anyway, but wait, there was something. Oh, in Philly, I was going to just say in Jersey, they brought me homemade cannolis. I got donuts, fresh donuts.
You did tell me that because I said when I was coming out, when I was originally supposed to come out to New Jersey HorrorCon, I told you I was going to bring you more tasty cakes. And you were like, no, I have enough. No. Because somebody else had brought you desserts.
They did, but also someone brought me tasty cakes, but also then like that food doesn't keep. And I was like, you know, you worry, is it safe or whatever? And then I was like, it's fine. We ate the shit out of it. Me and my handler, my friend. And anyway, so that's why you couldn't. But listen, it's happening. I want a cheesesteak with that good ass Omarosa Philly bread.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all. Actually, I don't like. That's all I want is that bread.
You did. I'm going to remind you of something else too, and then I'm gonna wrap this because I don't want you to get in trouble with.
I don't care.
I know, and I love that you don't care.
No, I do, but it's also like I only think it's fair for everyone to get the time. This is pretty much right when we signed on.
Yeah.
So when I signed on.
So
am I telling them you were leaving me? Go ahead.
The first time we ever spoke, the first time I had you on the podcast and we started becoming friends at that point, you did promise me.
Well, I mean, we didn't become friends like right then.
It took a little time, but still.
I'm busting your balls. Come on, we got to go out with the laugh.
So
but calm down, though.
We
did an interview where we were best friends. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
No, because I could tell. Because it was this immediately. I could just feel the energy that it's like, oh, he gets me. I get him. Let's go.
You did make a promise, and it was that.
Oh my God! Bye.
You did say that you were going to come when next time you came to Philly, which hasn't happened yet. So you haven't had an opportunity.
Right? Yeah, that's a fact.
So we were going to go to Philly. We were going to go in the city. We were going to get a cheesesteak, and you were going to call Bruce so I could talk to him on your phone.
All right. Well, that
might not happen. Yeah. So, but the cheesesteak part still has to happen.
No, I could. We'll send him out. I don't call Bruce.
Bruce calls you.
No, he doesn't. I think it'll be like an email once, and I'll send it just to check in. I'm like a checker-inner with people, and I'm that annoying person when I bond with people on a show, especially whether it was a play I did 20 years ago or whatever, or a show. Like I bond, I get attached to just like that family unit of that, you know? we went through something together. Anyway, I don't know. I'm a what's it called? I'm a barnacle.
Okay. That works.
And like, again, I seem all fun and games. And then until I'm really your friend, you're like, you won't leave me alone.
Right,
anyway, but we will. No.
Oh, okay.
It's my time. We got 1 minute. Meaning I don't care.
Okay.
Not I don't care. It's fair. I don't want people to think I'm screwing somebody else. I just got a message like, if you trust me, it's fine.
Okay. All right. I just
one more minute.
Okay.
Anyway, and this is that was not a dig on Bruce, please, by any means. I don't want that to come off that way.
I didn't take it as that
at all. But it's like, it's pretty much how all my friends are right now, where you check in once in a while and he'd send me and he still busts my balls about Buca de Beppo. That was like some funny thing he came up with once, and where he told 800 people or 1,000 people in one of his Q&As once at something I wasn't at, like Dana hates her, like Buca de Beppo. I don't hate it. I just said it's not authentic. Like if you want Italian,
it's like Olive Garden.
Exactly. And I was just saying, I've never eaten at one of those. Except because we weren't allowed. In your Italian, food is holy. It was like, what am I going to go somewhere to eat slop when I can make it for cheaper at home? That kind of thing. So, but he thinks it's funny to have all those fans constantly be like, Buca de Beppo, it's so authentic, and bombard my Twitter feed with photos of every Buca de Beppo, which now is just, so then that we have, it's sort of like that, and he's been, because I saw him, so I check it. So we'll do that. We'll check in on him. And he was just in Philly, or not Philly, I'm sorry. I think he was just in, thought he was in Pennsylvania he's doing like a drive-in tour.
Yeah.
Which is so perfect for him. I always said, I was like, you are obviously brilliant and hilarious with the one-liners, but I'll tell you what, there's something that is like even more magical live.
That drive-through that he did was actually in the parking lot of the convention center where that con was that we met. That's where it was. Yeah. So
see, you should have told me that, and I didn't know it was close to Philly. I would have told you to like, hey, I can maybe try and ask Bruce's person if they'll let you get like I don't know, but you can't really with COVID right now anyway. He's not meeting people anyway, right?
Oh, I wouldn't blame him during all this. I mean,
right.
Nope, stay over there,
Right. And also, he's a busy guy. But yes, I promise you, we will at the very least, next time I see you, you can this is the promise adjustment with COVID concerns,
okay.
Right?
I'm listening.
I don't know why I just said that, but it's not true. But like meaning with or without COVID, it would probably be this way, but because of safety concern, I'll have you make a video on my phone, either with or without me, and I will email it to him personally right in front of you, and I'll probably bombard his Twitter with it.
That works. That sounds fair.
How's that?
That works.
I can't guarantee he's going to respond.
That's fine.
Because he does. It's like, he's a busy guy, but he will. He'll probably be like, cool.
All right. That works.
Is that good enough for now?
That works. That totally works.
Oh God. He's going to hear about this and be like, hey, listen, lady, you want to start being my manager, tell me who I'm going to talk to, where I'm going to be, then you can sign. Oh God. I just want to say, now I'm red. I just want to say, I have no idea what I've just said. We should just cut all of that out. And so the heat is getting to me now. And okay,
and you have another Zoom call after this.
I have another Zoom interview, yes. And then, but beyond that, I just want to say, in case it came off weird, Bruce I'm not kidding, he's amazing. And I don't really call him because I can't.
His fans have no doubt that he's amazing. They know he's amazing.
Yes.
You don't have to.
But he plays the asshole to even as a persona with
that's
fans.
why he's amazing. That's why we love him.
Right, but he's not, is what I'm trying to say, is he's actually really, and he doesn't like when people know that. Because he's like a really, really nice man, and he's brilliant. But yeah, I can't say that we're like,
You're not like this. You're not like best buds, but.
Well, no, we're like probably what Kelly and Ash would be. He'll send me like a Snapchat he did that he posted like once in a while, and it's just out of nowhere, and it'll be like, you're hilarious.
All right,
get a plan.
I'm gonna, as much as I don't want to, and as much as I know we could talk for like hours.
I clearly am just delaying.
I know. because now you have to actually, well, this was a
Why?
conversation. Now you have to go on an actual interview, which, we should have saved it. Yeah, we should have had your rep save this for the last one of the night. And then this way we could have just been.
But I thought it was a time thing. All right. Well, you know what? Let's all calm down. It was fun. It was fine. And I will talk to you.
I'm going to do it again
make
soon.
It happen.
Yeah. I'm Dana DeLorenzo on Twitter and Instagram. Dana DeLorenzo official on Facebook.
Okay. You don't need to mention all the things.
Well,
all of them.
I do want to say though, because I told your rep I would mention this. You are on Cameo and Real Talk Live.
But yes,
for other people that want to talk to you, which I highly recommend.
Well, and Real Talk, you know what? Real Talk Live is an amazing alternative for conventions because instead of being at a table where you were in person with me, it's a video chat just like this that then you get a copy of, like that I could get to at least see people. You know what I mean? And and so that's a platform they're just rolling out that they reached out and I'm on board with that because clearly I need more of this so that I can get to the point a little quicker. And then Cameos have kept me going, and so the most honest, it's like people like that I now consider like friends like you because of. Truly, I just know that like this fan base for this franchise and what you all or the people I've gotten to meet, like people like you, Ben, have enriched my life at a time when I needed it most. And I that is not a fan service, and I hope that people can see my face because I'm a terrible liar.
Well, I
know you're nervous. I just needed to say that because it's like I'm so happy I got to meet you through all of this and have this moment where I could just feel like I'm talking. To my friend Ben, it wasn't a whole, it wasn't a stuffy situation, which sometimes they can be, right?
Yeah.
Interviews, I mean.
So.
Not stuffy. Oh, God. See, this is where I get into trouble because then I'm, so comfortable. I just mean I really love this fucking fan base. That's all I got to say.
And they love you. So, I mean, it's
can we just edit this whole thing?
No,
we got to edit this whole thing.
We're not editing anything out.
If you don't cut it out.
Go ahead. I'm waiting for the threat.
No Bruce Campbell. No cooking. No podcast.
I'll take the
interview
risk.
ever again.
I'll take the.
Go ahead.
You are such a liar.
Because you can tell I'm a bad liar when I'm bad lying.
When you said no interview ever again, I'm like, she's such a fucking liar.
No, I can say it sincerely. No interview ever again.
You're right, because this wasn't an interview to begin with. This was a conversation between friends. So. On that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Dana, it's always a great time. Anytime
I love you to death.
So, again, I encourage everybody listening or watching, check you out on social media.
And Friendsgiving coming out October 23rd.
October 23rd to VOD in select theaters. So
it's super funny, and we all could use some laughter right now. And it's all the great things in all the right ways. So
absolutely. Dana,
thank you
thanks
so
again.
much, my Ben. I'll see you in the boardwalk sometime in 2025. But in the meantime,
I'm sure.
Don't post this or you're dead. So
I'm sure.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.